Yeah, so what's up, guys? So Motel 6, right? This is where Valerie, April, and Megan was up downstairs in the waiting room talking shit about me when I was up here in the other room, right? Go down there and yeah, my mother was talking shit and telling Megan that she was training me to be retarded all my life, blah, 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 blah. I'm not retarded, guys. Just because she thinks I'm retarded doesn't mean I'm retarded. Look at her. So she's jealous and envy because I don't want her around me. I don't want her in my life. So she's pissed off. You're jealous of Katie Lynn Minchin. Really? Really? You're, I am allowed to date a female, a lady. I don't need to sit in that, bro. I can date whoever the fuck I want. I don't need to be single just to make you happy. But anyway, Kayla mentioned, I do love you. I'm not in love with you, but I do love you, and I hope you're doing very well. And Christmas is coming up, and I would like to take you both, you and your mother, out to eat if you can find some time in your schedule, because I know you're probably working. So just let me know. But and then you have Motel 6 right? Caleb from Cocoa Beach, when you was working at Motel 6 at the night audit. April Amble was the manager at Motel 6, right? And she's my cousin, not my sister. She's my cousin. Judy Sharp is her mother. Tim Umble is her father. My scumbag parents is Valerie Bragg and Randy Adams. And she's not my sister, she's my cousin. But anyway, I'm sitting outside, right? And it's, I think, yeah, because I just got out of Shift Smart and I didn't get my money yet, so I kind of basically I had two pipes and I didn't have any money, so I basically broke one in half. And yeah, I had resin all through that thing, and it was a sandwich bag. It was a resin of marijuana, and yeah. So I go downstairs and put some in my bowl, and Nikki, and you do say bitch ass from Old Days In, right? The little meth head junkie that she always want my dick since day one, and I don't fucking give it to her, and I don't will not give it to her. And I told her to get lost that fucking night, right? And the dude with the long dreads, you're dating Savannah, right? And you're Jada Boss Up's friend and Megan's friend. You also have Ashley. But, and over here, um, yeah, I was sitting out back. Basically, Caleb called the cops. But Nikki came outside and went behind building number 2. And she put a crack pipe under the ground. I don't do crack. I don't do coke. So then they go over and they wanted some resin. So I gave some resin, right? Then it goes over to the front desk and Caleb calls the cops, the pigs. And then they come over and say, and the female was, what are you doing, Ryan? I said, no, I'm just sitting here smoking a fucking ball of resin. What? go upstairs. The fuck are you telling me to go upstairs for? Who the fuck are you to tell me what the fuck I can and can't do? You took the pipe. I was like, alright, cool. Grabbed my shirt. The resin underneath my shirt went upstairs. And then came back down, and yeah, he was testing it, and it was all THC. And then April kicked, uh, kicked Nikki out because, I told, let her know what they did that night, and she got pissed. And yeah, I don't do crack. I don't do drugs. So she touched the crack pipe, that's hers, not mine. But me dancing and I hit my fucking head, big fucking deal. I was dancing and I hit my head off the concrete. And it was only from that far. So I hit my head and what? From that far and I hit my head, man, it was not gonna do nothing to it. But it's my fucking body, first off, so what the fuck are you worried about? Oh, you good, you good? Yeah, I'm good. I fucking hit my head. Fucking big deal. You know how many times I dance around and then I fall, but I get up? I do really ever fall. But when I do fall, I get back up. So, you guys, you, Nikki, want to run your fucking mouth some more, Roger? Fat piece of shit. You want me to keep going? Ashley and Megan. Ashley, you saw me up here at the school giving the letting them know they needed to stop their bullshit. But you keep on driving high because you smoke weed. You're high and you can't fucking see where you're fucking driving. First off, let's get that fucking clear. So if you can't fucking get high, smoke some fucking weed, marijuana, to some trees, and you can't fucking drive, then don't fucking drive. But you always say, I'm in the road. No, bitch. You're always fucking high, and you're always going to delusional, and you're always seeing fucking things. You're fucking high. So basically, you shouldn't be fucking driving if you can't drive and you can't open your fucking eyes to see where you're fucking going. Then you need to stop smoking fucking weed and driving. It's not that fucking hard. If you cannot smoke a blunt and drive, then don't smoke a blunt. Drive, and when you get to somewhere, then smoke the blunt. Wait a few hours and then go back dry. If you cannot see while you're fucking smoking a blunt, then don't fucking smoke. Smoking weed, it's legal in Georgia, but in everywhere else, majority of the places, it's legal. Where I'm from, it's legal. So if I want to fucking smoke a fucking blunt right on the fucking school property, I will. I don't give a fuck, and there's nothing you can fucking do about it. Give me a fucking slap on the wrist. Ooh, big fucking deal. I'm not too worried about it. Because, first off, me, as I was like, 9, 10 years old, and the doctor said, yeah, that smoking weed is good for Ryan. Because my brain goes 1,000 miles per hour at all times. So when I smoke, I can focus on what's on hand. Because my brain's not going so fast. So I focus, right? But yeah, like I said, and you guys think the dude on social media is me? You guys are fucking tripping balls. That Yeah, Yankee hat I have. It's not blue. It's green and white. Now, he don't even have the tattoos I have. Now, and he's Asian. Do I look fucking Asian? I do not. So how the fuck are you guys getting so fucking sidetracked on that? That is not Ryan. You simply can tell. They don't have my fucking tattoos. He's at a fucking poker table. It's a fucking social media. It's a AI bullshit. And it's kind of funny, the shorts that I wear. So they're out here taking pictures of me, right? I don't give a fuck. And then you're going on AI and then you're making shit up because you're jealous and envy of me. Shut your fucking mouth and do something with your low life self and find something to fucking do. Honest. But I do, like Kaylin mentioned, and I would like to be in a relationship with her if it ever did go that way, go that far. But I do, Sarah's and Katie's, I haven't seen them talk to them in a little bit. I saw Sarah a little bit, but I miss them as people, their well-being. Not, it's what they have. I don't care what they have. I care what they have inside, like their heart. With their merchandise and all that material shit, nothing. I can go get mine myself, man. I don't I don't need no material shit when I can go and get it. I don't need nothing from them when I can go and get it. They had a heart. They showed me they had a heart when I first got here. So, that's what, I don't know, what turns me on. Not that way, but it's good. I like people with hearts, and they are not afraid to use it. Because most of you guys do not use your heart. You guys have a heart, but you only use it 4 days of the fucking week. Until Friday comes, you get money, then you turn into a slumberjack, thinking you're big and bad and you're good two shoes and you're too good to take out the trash. But then Sunday, when you get up Monday, you have a heart again. But you guys are letting money comprehend if you use a heart or not. Really? Really? How cheap of a human are you to sit there and have money tear you down? Money, you need money to survive. But to survive, you need initiative, you need an energy. Because if you don't have initiative and energy, the money can be there. But if you don't have the initiative and energy to go get the money, then the money will never come to you. Unless you go rob it and you're asking yourself to get in trouble, basically, for robbery and all that shit. But I go and get my fucking money. But what they have made me up on social media, Ryan Everett Adams, Rockstar Everett Adams, has been, I've been made up on social media for the wrong thing, for the wrong reason. They've been putting me on social media like I'm a fucking maggot. I am not a maggot. I'm a good fucking person. I've always been a good person. They won't tell you. They sit there and say all the thing, right? But they won't ever tell you what and why they're in the reason in the back. The reason why I don't talk to them. The reason why I don't care for them. They won't tell you that. But they're going to sit there and lie on me, right? But like I said, they lie on my name. It's top 3 civil rights. And when you do so, the power is automatically stripped and is given to that person you're doing it to. Defamation of character on lies. Discrimination and harassment. Top 3 laws you cannot violate of any human. And if you do so, the torch is stripped and given to you. Look it up. But it's love for us all to survive and live. If no one does anything, if we don't do shit, in 5 years you're gonna turn into slaves. You're already slaves enough. So you're being slavery. But you guys don't understand that because you weren't in the seizure. You didn't have the seizure that I had. But didn't I tell you guys to leave me the fuck alone? Multiple times Ethan Dunn was in the back and heard me telling you guys to leave me the fuck alone for the, 4 days, 5 days? But you didn't give a fuck, did you, Michaela? Or Becky? Or Mike Sargent? Or Corey Sargent? You guys don't understand. You, Corey, messaged me apologizing to me. Do you think I'm stupid and erased? No, I put that shit on my fucking wall, jackass scumbag. So how terrible do you look now, bitch ass? No one's gonna like you by the fucking time I'm done with you, steroid junkie, and you're a fucking crackhead. You did 15 years in, right? Because it was you, Bubluck's friend, and somebody else. You went to the Eddington store, robbed them, Corey, didn't you? And then you took gasoline and you and the 3 friends blew the Eddington store up. And then you sit there, you apologize because you drinking drunk. I don't give a fuck. You still did it, bitch. You're still a fucking crackhead. You still haven't learned your fucking lesson. You think that you're gonna get your way and you're fucking not, crackhead. You don't make me, you never made me, nothing. You're pissed off because you want some good man for Michaela. I don't want her. I would like to Caitlin mention because she's the only one that showed me that she had a heart and she has energy and initiative and she smiles. I can work with that. But a clown I cannot work with, especially when I'm not a fucking loser and I'm not a fucking clown. There, Corey Sargent. So get the fuck out of my face, jackass. You made me up on social media, bitch. Just like Diane Screws at Red Roof. Just like every fucking buddy else. Rocky Jasmine, you put me on Plenty of Fish, right? Amanda, Bridget, you put me on Tinder, right? Chris from WePub, you wanted to sit there and put me on Instagram, right? Diane, you put me 60 TikToks on, right? Fake profiles, right? I've been made up on social media, guys. It's not who the fuck I am. Who the fuck I am is what I do every fucking day. And that's me going out there and working every day and going to my job. But like I said, it's Christmas. And like Kaylin mentioned, I would like to take you guys out. So, like I said, remember, I am not the bad guy. They're playing the victim when they're not the victim. But like I said, I don't need to explain victim or villain because they can sit there and say what they want. But I know who I am and I know what the fuck I'm about. And I know nothing they're saying is true. Because if it was, it would be on my fucking criminal record. Now, wouldn't it, you stupid motherfuckers? Exactly my fucking point. So it's time to put it to a rest because power is mine. It's Katie Lynn mentioned if she wants it. I'd rather her have it because if something happens to me, she gets it. I do care for her. I do care for her well being. I want her to be great, and I want her to invent something like make money. Catch 22, make something. When you're working, your money's working for you. So when you come home, you're getting a $20,000 check in your mailbox, right? Your money's working for you. So how are you gonna fail? How are you gonna lose? You will not because you catch 22 in it. You're going to your job, but you're also at your work, and your money is making money for you. As your job, you're making money for your responsibilities. Now, your work is your wants. A job only gets you what you need, your responsibilities. As a human, you have responsibilities. And then your work is your dreams. Those where you get your wants together. That's where you get everything you want. Because you're creating money and you're creating more freedom. The more money you got there, people, the more of freedom you got. Because you're able and to allow to do more things. You're allowed to go eat multiple times a day. You're allowed to do whatever you want because you have money that way. If you don't have money, you can go outside, but you can't really do nothing because everything in the world is evolved around money. But you guys need to understand one thing. Stop letting the money break you. Let it make you. Not break you and put you in fucking shackles. Because that is not life. Life is when you make money and the money makes money, right? You guys just need common sense there, people. And people calling me from different numbers all the time and blah 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 blah. I have all that shit right here as evidence. I have the wire that Diane and Jen put in the room for on my birthday, right? To save Jen, right? Because she was running. If you guys doing crimes, then why are you crying? Shut the fuck up and do the time. You have balls enough to do something stupid, but you don't have balls enough to go to jail. Just like you guys fear clowns, but you guys are scared of clowns, but you sure in the hell don't fear of being a clown. Now, does that make any fucking sense? Shows to me that you guys don't have common sense, and that's another thing that you can ski out of with some. Cause come on, man. And then somebody with common sense on my side. Like I don't do all that shit. But anyway, Sarah mentioned, Katie Lynn mentioned. I love you two both. I love you both. Take care, and if I don't see you, talk to you, have happy holidays, have Merry Christmas, and Katie, you want something, let me know. I'll get it for you.